Hello, PJ here. Today I'm going to be sharing my thoughts as far as the AEA 25 caliber Element. I purchased it from AEA Northeast. His name is Peter. Prior to me buying it, obviously, I mean, anyone out there that knows me, you know, I don't know, I got 20, 24, 25 PCPs. So I do a lot of research prior to purchasing anything. And I actually reached out to Peter, talked to him on the phone, and I had him on the phone for a minimum of an hour. I could have had him on the phone for an hour and a half. The guy is definitely 100% a people person. He cares about tomorrow. He's not just thinking about today when he makes a sale. And also what I saw a lot on Facebook, I'm one of the admins for the AEA USA room on Facebook. And I read a lot, I read all the comments, but I read a lot of them that state, does anybody have any videos on any AEA other than people that are directly affiliated with AEA? Let me make it clear right now that I have absolutely no affiliation with AEA. I have no relationship with them, absolutely no kickbacks, nothing. This is just a straight up video of what my thoughts are of it. Now let's get to it. First, I was totally impressed with the packaging. Again, like I told you, I own quite a few PCPs, and I can honestly say I don't think I've ever received one that came in packaging like this. Now, I've had the Element now for 6 or 8 months. So now it's time to do the review. But anyways, the box is empty, but I just wanted to show you. This is the packaging the gun came in. Everything was tight, didn't have a single scratch. It was just nice. I was totally impressed. I actually saved the box. I don't save these boxes. I just don't have the room for it. Not whatsoever. So I wanted to at least show you folks the packaging, try to start my video from the beginning. Whoops. All right, I'll deal with that later. All right, on to the PCP itself. Something else I found out after I purchased it is the magazines. Whoops, thank God. They're made out of aluminum. At least the ones for the Element that I have, it's aluminum housing. Looks like it was machined with like a CNC lathe or something. But I was totally impressed, totally impressed. I have not had any problems whatsoever. I've probably only shot it about maybe 100 times, 150 at most. And typically anyone that has a PCP knows that you're not going to start really getting the accuracy till 200 or 300 rounds through it, and then you clean it and then you start over again. But this thing here is pretty darn accurate. What I am going to end up doing today, unfortunately right now it's in the 30s. I'm in Massachusetts and it's supposed to rain all day. I have my air tank sitting in my truck cooling down right now. Once I'm done with this video here, I'm going to go ahead and put the PCP in my truck as well. Sit it there for 3-4 hours. Then I'm going to go to the range. Depends on how bad it's raining will determine on whether I'm going to be shooting down range. I don't have the luxury of a backyard where I can actually do any testing. I have to go to the range. So I put today aside just so I can share my thoughts with you on the Element, because I actually like it that much. Bought it with my fiance. Honestly, I'm glad she's not a member of any of these rooms, because I really wish I didn't give it to her. I like it that much. There's 2 main factors why I purchased this. She's got short arms, or at least when she holds a gun, it seems like she's got short arms. This is her 4th one out of my entire collection. She has 4. I bought her a Rex P50 cal with the bottles, and that's perfect for her because her problem is she can't get her head to line up with the scope like most people can. So it's important that her stock is shorter so I can bring her in closer. And with the Element, I mean, this thing's only 2.8 pounds stock. But I added a little bit of weight to it. Don't quote me, but I believe the stock tank was 150 cc's. I upgraded to the 300cc tank for 2 reasons. Obviously, the first one is more air. Second one is they're regulated. So that makes a big difference when you're shooting, as most of you know. But this one here, all carbon fiber, extremely light. What you can do is, don't think it's as easy to pull out as I just made it to look like, because it's not. Carbon fiber, hollow. What I'm gonna do is, if I can't talk her to give it back to me, I'm just gonna go ahead and cut the carbon fiber tube. And that way there, it'll bring her in closer to the scope. And then it'll be a perfect fit for her. So that and the weight is the main reason why I purchased this. And it's absolutely perfect. Now, for you hunters out there, this is one of the things I really like about it. Me being in Massachusetts, we don't have the open fields like Wyoming does, Mississippi, and all those other things. Yeah, that was a shot at you, Chris Farmer. Anyways, what I love about it is, boom. It's so light, you can carry this thing all day, no problem at all. Going through the woods, going through those prickle bushes that everyone absolutely loves, shrubs, whatever else have you. Hold it up in the ear as you're going through, because nothing irritates me more than going through the brush, trying to be quiet, and your gun's getting all hooked up on everything else, tree branches, twigs, vines, whatever else have you. This is so awesome. It really is. I absolutely love it. All right, so what I'm going to be doing next, well, I'm going to show you a close-up of it, but once that's done, I'm going to go ahead and head to the range in probably 3-4 hours. Going to throw it in my car, let it cool down so the temperature doesn't affect it too much. And I'll be doing getting the average weight on the trigger pull. I see everybody complaining about the trigger pull weights on the AEAs. This is the only one I own right now. I'm actually picking up a Defender 357 caliber pistol tomorrow. I'll have that in possession, so you can look for a review coming up on that soon. Excuse me. So I'll be doing the average trigger pull weight. I'll be doing the decibel sound meter with it, and then hopefully I'll be getting the feet per second as well on the pellet. Again, I'm not sure if my tank in the truck, PCP in the truck, the speed might be affected, but when I did purchase it, I did put it through all these tests already just for myself, so I already know what they're supposed to be. 25 caliber, she came in at like 980. On their website, I believe it says 900 feet per second, 25 cal. But when I got it, it exceeded the 900 feet per second. Obviously, it depends on what you use for pellet weight. All right, we'll check out a close-up here. Flip it over for you. And I hope nobody was expecting a professional video. I'm just your average backyard shooter is all I am. Just trying to help fellow shooters out is all. And this here is the stock tank that came with it. You can see the difference in the size right there. All right. Let's get ready to go to the range. All right, here we are back in my basement again for part 2. The first part of the video was done about 2 weeks ago. I was going to go to the range. I ended up being wind-driven rain, and it was absolutely horrible. And I wasn't going to bring my PCP out in that type of weather, not unless I'm hunting. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to finish everything up here. I'm going to go ahead and do a dB reading, feet per second, and then also a trigger pull. What I'm going to be using is the Test Diablos 25 cal 16.54 grain. It's the top one. That's all I've got left. So that's what I'm going to be using for the test. I'm going to go ahead and I'll just go ahead and get the FPE going first with my meter, just to show you folks being safe. That bullet stop will actually stop a 45 caliber powder burner. So we're definitely safe there. And my glasses are plastic. They're safe. All right, so here we go. You can see there's no data on there at all. All right. Hopefully I don't put a pellet through the darn thing. Wouldn't be the first time. Absolutely love this death grip tripod. This thing is a bomb. All right. Fire in the hole. (1,003 feet per second). First one. Second one, 1,016 feet per second. And these pellets are lighter than what they recommend, or what they tested them at. And number 3. And double check that scope. All right. (1,022 feet per second). All right, cool. Put that out of the way. Go ahead and we're going to do the decibel meter now. Loaded, hot. And this here won't hold the reading, so I'm going to have to read it to you. And hopefully I don't shoot the bulb off. Wouldn't be the first time. (121.2). And I'm right at the muzzle. (120.2). (120.3). All right. Now we've got the trigger pull. Peak and average. All right, cool. £1 pound, 6 ounce. Try to get the angle here. There it is. And I'll tell you what, this trigger is smooth. I have 0 problems with it. I like it. I won't touch it. I won't polish it. I won't do anything. There you go. And last one. Identical. Cool. All right, that concludes this. I mean, overall, I do absolutely love the AEA Element. It honestly is one of my favorites. I've probably shot 300. Wow. Started off at 21, down to about 19. Thing will shoot forever. All right, thanks a lot, folks. If anyone has any questions or anything, please just ask. Again, I'm not a professional photographer or anything, so excuse the screw-ups if you would. Take it easy. Be safe.